Now, with Oklahoma City bombing, uh, how did that affect yourself and your job?
I don't think that it affected the job. It did make a little difference in you tighten your security up on your job. But let me tell you something, Floyd. That is a subject that's not too receptive to me to talk about in being there in this bombing thing. You know, earlier in our conversation, we were talking about, well, we were afraid. We got out there and we were afraid. There's a difference in being afraid and scared because here a bomb goes off and all of this debris and things are flying. You're scared because it's just like a person blowing a car horn and you jump in front of the car. It's the same thing. This bomb went off and people start running. They may run over another one. You see, someone has to stay steadfast. And at the time that this bomb went off, I was with some jurors, and it was one of them. His arm got amputated, and then your professionalism comes in. You tell them, says, "Sir, hold your arm like this, and then we will try to get this blood under control." And so you find something to make a tourniquet with, in order to get it under control, but not stop it. You know, you're gonna let them start bleeding and keep bleeding because you don't want them to go into shock. Well, then people ask you, well, how did you know what to do? Well, you don't think about what you have to do. If you ever have the training, you respond. You don't say, what did I do next? If you had the training, your retention was great enough to hold that training, whenever something happened, you'll perform. And this is what happened. It's a sad day, the saddest day that I ever witnessed in my life.
You think a lot of your training went back to the military? And
Yes, yes. Excuse me. A lot of the training that we've had getting up to the point where I am was all involved there because you still have been taught the medical aspects of it, your first aid, all of these things from the beginning of high school, because they start when you start playing sports up to the present.